very, very dramatic music bed that we have.
I know, because we're about to go into deep dive. Yes, and when you're going deeper, the sun is getting thicker.
Wow.
Yeah. It's 5 minutes past the 11 o'clock hour. You're on Family One Radio, Super 92.7. Yes, it's time for Deep Dive. Today, the last day in July 2025. It's the 31st of July. How's the end of the month being for you? I mean, tomorrow we go again. August.
You collected salary.
Someone like Chris Echo that collected salary since last week.
It's okay. Stop shading.
Throwing it. It was shading me.
Leave him alone. It's
rolling
his
my
truth.
eyes. I put in my own too.
It's his
rolling my eyes. Well, okay. It's time for Deep Dive, and every week. Hey.
Okay.
Dr. Kona, we love you.
We love you, Dr. Kona. And I just want to tell you that this girl needs help. She needs medical help. I'll tell you about it later.
Me?
Dr. Kona.
Medical help?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
They said that I need medical help. I don't know if I do. But I mean, we today are touching base with an author. 2 weeks ago, we had talked about Flora Nwakpa, and it was so beautiful.
So beautiful.
Last week,
we had the beautiful Duke of Shomolu talk about Emir Sanusi and his time before and after. And we also shared some information.
Yeah, we did.
Emir Lamido Sanusi.
Well, today is no different. We're touching base with someone who has been quite instrumental in the creative space, especially with writing.
I mean, where do we go from here after talking about creativity?
Yeah,
it's only apt that we do.
Mm-hmm.
He's an author. He is not just an author, but he's an author, a Nigerian author of Yoruba heritage who pioneered the Yoruba language novel.
Yes, he did that.
We're looking at
the life and times of
Chief Daniel
Olorunfemi Fagunwa.
Yes, we forgot one name. Chief Daniel Olorunfemi Fagunwa.
It's either Orowole.
Orowole. I think.
Orowole.
Listen,
words have
don't
entered
enter the Yoruba language because
it's deep.
It's deep. There are many dimensions of the same word.
Yes. Orowole.
Ogun.
Ogun. What is this? Listen. We love you guys. See, the Yoruba language is such a beautiful language.
You know, one of these days on Deep Dive, we'll get people come and tell us some of the roots of the Yoruba language, the Igbo language, the Hausa language, the Benin. Hey! Okay, focus, people, focus. This is how creatives are sometimes. Our minds are like 1,000 things. Chief Daniel Olorunfemi Fagunwa lived in the times of 1903 and died on the 7th of December 1963.
1903.
I know, that year.
So we didn't even, I'm not sure they knew his exact date of birth.
I don't think so.
Yes, because he was born 1903.
But in no particular date.
Yeah, no particular date.
We've not quite seen a particular date, have we?
No, we haven't. Well, he is well known for pioneering generations of African writers, and particularly the Yoruba language novel. He was born in Igbo, like the top of a bush. Igbo.
In Ondo State.
In 1903.
I know someone from Ondo State who's listening to us right now.
Yes. In 1903 to Joshua Akintunde Fagunwa and Rachel Osunyomi Fagunwa. He had 3 sisters, Mary Adeyemi, Ojuolakpe, and Omotunde. And prior to his family conversion to Christianity, his name was Orowole Janini. Maybe he was a traditionalist.
The name Orowole refers to the Yoruba bull roarer deity.
Orowole. Hey, I knew that there was a different because Orowole. You know Oro. The one that's night.
I know.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Anyway, Fagunwa's parents were originally adherents of the traditional Yoruba religion until they converted to Christianity in the late 1910s to the early 1920s. Now, when they converted, he changed his name to Olorunfemi, which means God loves me.
Oh, that is such a beautiful name.
I know.
He attended St. Luke's School, Igbo, from 1916 to 1924, and after completing his primary education there, he taught as a student teacher in the same school in 1925.
That's so cool. Do you know I studied Yoruba in secondary school? And I did well. You
studied Yoruba?
In secondary school. It was one of the courses. Yes.
Well, everyone did, except they don't do it anymore. But it was a staple, one language. And it was Yoruba because you lived in Lagos.
No. You actually.
There was Igbo, but there was hardly any Igbo teacher out there.
That's for you.
Very rare in schools.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Well, from 1926 to 1929, he attended St. Andrew's College in Oyo in order to train as a teacher. He met his wife, Modakeke, in 1931.
Modakeke.
Yes, while on vacation from St. Andrews, and he courted for 6 years and married in 1937.
Those were the days of long courtship. Those were the days. Let's talk a little more about his history, their family history. Now, Fagunwa's paternal grandfather was Faniyi Arojo, a warrior. His son, Fagunwa's paternal grandfather, was Ogunshola Asungaga Beyoku, an Ifa priest from the town of Origbo near Ikpetumodu. We're going to speak Yoruba.
A lot of Yoruba.
We're here for it. And his paternal grandmother was Shoyoade Olowu, an Owu woman who was a daughter of the Olowu of Owu. Olowu.
It's given Onowu.
Oh no, who is our Igbo?
Is it Igbo?
Yes,
Olowu of Owu.
I'm saying it well. You now be correcting me to the wrong. I'll beat you.
Olowu of
Please,
Owu.
if you speak Yoruba and we're murdering any of these words, feel free to call us to correct us on the words, or send us a voice note to pronounce the words that we're murdering. 0705 6900 927. Again, 0705 6900 927. That's our WhatsApp number. You can call that number. But if you want to call us in the studio and you can't reach that number, we have more.
Yes, you can call us on 0802 502 7711, 0802 502 7711, or 08029 788003, 0802 9788
So we're talking about his paternal grandmother, Shoyoade Olowu.
Olowu of Owu.
And how she was the daughter of the Olowu of Owu before they migrated to Abeokuta. Asungaga moved from Origbo to Ile-Ife after his children continued dying. Now, this Yoruba process is called Abiku. That is a whole conversation we should have one of these days on Deep Dive.
On Deep Dive. Oh, absolutely. Asungaga himself was an Abiku child. When he arrived to Ile-Ife, it was in 1970. In the 1870s, he became the native herbalist and Ifa priest for the future Oni of Ife, Ologbenla. Now, after the war between Ondo and Ife ended, many warriors were allowed to enter a new settlement they called Okoigbo, meaning farm in the forest. Okoigbo. Okoigbo. Yeah.
Okoigbo. Okay.
Which later became Okeigbo. Asungaga had 4 surviving children. Ifatosa, Akintunde Fagunwa, who later became Joshua. Ifabumi later married and took the last name Ajibise, and Philip Odugbemi.
Well,
such a heritage.
I feel like it is such.
Hey,
somebody says, actually, Dr. Koda says, you were murdering the words.
Jeez.
Are we trying? We're trying to follow the accents and all difficult, but we are trying. We're trying really hard. We do apologize. Please help us. Yes, help us to pronounce the words
correctly so that we can also know. Thank you.
Thank you very much, as you do still.
Peace in the Middle East. in this part, peace
We already
in the
told
Middle
you.
West because we are murdering their names.
We already told you that from 1930 to 1939, Fagunwa actually served as head teacher of the nursery section at the St. Andrew's Practicing School in Oyo. In 1940, he was transferred to St. Patrick's School in Owo, where he taught until 1942. In 1943, he now moved to the CMS Grammar School in Lagos.
CMS Grammar School has quite a lot of people who attended that school. I think it was one of course, it was one of the first schools in Nigeria. So yes,
Yes.
yeah, it was the first.
And in 1944, he
moved again to the girls' school in Benin.
Mm-hmm.
And between 1945 and 1946, he taught at Igbo College. Igbo students. Well, this is
my
someone that
younger
taught
brother
you.
and elder brother actually went to Igbo College.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Which was temporarily located at Ibadan due to the Second World War before it got relocated back to Lagos in 1946. Okay. See, we would have never known that. That's why Deep Dive exists.
I heard that it came into Lagos on a later day, but I didn't know it was Ibadan that went to, and the reason for which it did go there
was
so
because
the
of the Second World War.
Well, between 1946 and 1948,
it was based in Britain on a British Council scholarship. Ooh.
I love it.
On his return, he taught at the Government Teacher Training Center in Ibadan for 2 years. And in 1950, Fagunwa returned to Britain, hoping to pursue a degree. But he returned to Nigeria in 1955 to take up a position of education officer with the publications branch of the Ministry of Education in Western Nigeria. He held the position until 1959, which was really good. Britico. Love it.
You know how we told you that he was very particular about spreading the Yoruba language? Don't worry, I'll be waiting. I'm like, it's gonna happen again. If you know that you guess it right, please send us a message and pronounce it well. Thank you. Ahead. In 1938, entering a literary contest of the Nigerian Education Ministry, Fagunwa wrote his Ogboju Ninu Igbo Irunmole. Widely considered, I tried small.
You did.
You cannot even lie.
A round of applause.
It was widely considered the first novel written in Yoruba language, and one of the first to be written in any African language. Wole Soyinka translated that book into English in 1968 as The Forest of a Thousand Demons. I feel like we should read that book today.
Oh, we most definitely should. It was first published.
Read the book.
I know.
With my group. Okay.
Well, it was first published by Thomas Nelson, then Random House in 1982, and again by City Lights in September 2013.
Oh, I know City Lights. Oh.
Well, Fagunwa's later works included Igbo Olodumare. That is
Olodumare.
Igbo Olodumare. That's the Forest of God in 1949.
Ireke Onibudo.
In 1949 as well, and
Expedition Ninu Igbo food, and told him to go back home and make sure his wife eats
of it.
And he had a very long journey. And he got to a certain point, and he was so hungry.